Welcome to Athletic Everyday, day number 27. Um, Today was Friday, um, and it's just kind of I don't know, hypertrophy session is what it's supposed to be. Just kind of miscellaneous stuff, kind of a full body workout type thing. Yeah. Today I just did some pull-ups. I think it was 4x4 pull-ups, some Bulgarian split squats, and some ab work. Um, I really need to. I'll talk about that later. So I started off with some pull-ups. They felt a little bit more even today, especially on this third set. Should be happening right now. I think I need to focus on like kind of pulling back first and engaging my lats from the beginning and just trying to pull down. They're still a little bit uneven, especially when, the reps are the reps get harder later in the set. My form gets worse, which I mean, I guess is to be expected. But and also, the bar I'm using is not great. It's just an old swing set, so it's pretty flimsy. But it's fine. Um, it's just kind of being picky. Um, but yeah. So after that, I kind of pyramided up in weights with the Bulgarian split squats. I started with just 35 pounds, 15 unbroken reps. Um, and then after that, I did, oh God, what would that be? Think like, I don't know, second math, 24, 16, 40, 74, 75 pounds basically. God, that took way too long. But yeah, and then I did that for, I think, 7 reps for 2 sets, and then I went back down and did another 15 reps unbroken with just 35 pounds. After that, I moved into some leg raises, and I finished off with ab isometric, where I kind of it's kind of where you just hold your feet off your they're called like 6-inch holds or something. And I pass the dumbbell from hand to hand just to get some kind of like rotational stuff in, and that's pretty good. For just kind of training a different aspect. But apart from that, I really need to get a barbell and some plates. And I've been talking about it for way too long, and I need to actually do something about it because, like, don't get me wrong, this workout was fine, but especially for Mondays and stuff, I'm gonna need a barbell and plates. Um, yeah, it's gonna be interesting because all my sports are starting next week. So I'm gonna be doing cross country Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and soccer's Tuesday, Thursday until we start having games, and I'll have a game on Saturday or Sunday. Um, so that's gonna put a lot more on my plate. And I may have to play around with some of the intensity of my sessions just to make sure I'm at least fresh for the soccer game and pretty fresh for the cross country meet. I think, yeah, I might even have to switch some days around. Um, I'll have to see though. I guess tomorrow's kind of gonna be a practice run for what the rest of the seasons are gonna look like because yeah, I might have to wake up and like on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh God, I might have a sectional too. Uh, but yeah, I might have to do some workouts in the morning or yeah, I'm gonna have longer days. Um, and yeah, I might not have time to actually do a voiceover on some of the videos, so it might just be silent or with a little bit of text thrown in there. But yeah, um, you know, working out and doing these, I guess voiceovers or mainly just a workout is as kind of weird as it sounds to say is like genuinely the best part of my day. Um, and I think it's partially just because I'm in control. Like the rest of my day at school, I'm controlled by a teacher, a lunch monitor, whatever else it may be, band director, you know, coach. If I practice on, it's a coach or whatever. But I really, it's like almost a weird meditative state to be in because after that long day, when you get home and you just get to focus on working on yourself and just being alone, you know, maybe a podcast on, maybe some music, you just get to sit there and work on yourself, there's just a certain satisfaction, that I get from that. And part of the reason I started this was just accountability. If you look at this workout on paper, right, without any context, you might say, he's barely doing anything, right? Like, this is not a crazy workout. It's three exercises, essentially. But if I train every day, let's say I get to, let's say day 50. Let's say I had a sectional in the morning, had to be at school at 7 a.m., got out of school, had a practice later that night, and I say to myself, I don't want, and I have a bunch of homework too. Let's say I don't want to do this. Right? I say that to myself that day. The other, let's say this is day 50, the other 49 days I put in before that hold me accountable, right? Because if I can say to myself, I did this 49 other times in a row before this, I can do it today, right? Even if it's not a great workout, I'm still gonna do it, and there's a level of pride in that, um, that I've kind of grown to appreciate, and that I think I'm gonna grow to appreciate more. But yeah, just more and more stuff's gonna be on my plate, as the year's gonna go along, and it's gonna switch up some, but just gonna have to adapt, gonna have to figure it out, and that's about it. Have a good one.